back. What's up, everybody? It's me, Will, your host, and welcome to Hallow Haunts. Today, for this video, I will be reviewing one of the greatest horror films, if not the greatest film, well, not film, but one of the most greatest films of all time, The Exorcist. Now, I've seen this movie before, and I rewatched it 2 days ago, and nothing changed while watching this film. I absolutely love this fucking movie. It's so fucking good. It will go down as one of the scariest movies of all time. It stars Linda Blair, Jason Miller, and Max von Sydow. It was directed by William Friedkin and written by William Peter Blatty, and it came out in 1973. So, let's get into the movie. So, the first scene of this film kind of throws you off because it starts off in Iraq, and you were introduced to Max von Sydow's character, later we know as Father Merrin. He finds these tomb pieces, and you're just sitting there thinking, okay, that's a little bit of a start. It starts off subtle, confusing, if you will, and all I can say is I love horror movies that start off like that. Horror movies that start off with in your face, or they just go immediately to the scary. You're like, okay, this is a movie. It's going to be scary. It's going to be this. It's going to be that. I'm expecting this. And then later on in the film, you don't really get scared. But The Exorcist is a totally different ball game. You watch this film, and it gets creepier and creepier, more disturbing, more intense as it goes on. And that's what I love about horror. That's the idea of horror. That's what I like about horror. So it's after the Iraq scene, the movie goes further. You get this cute little innocent girl named Regan, played by Linda Blair. She was phenomenal in this movie, by the way. You really feel for this character and her innocence, and you're with this character, and then when she gets possessed by the demon, you feel nothing but bad for her. And you got the mom. You got Father Karras, played by Jason Miller. He is phenomenal in this film. Surprisingly, yes, there's Linda Blair's character, and there's Regan and all that, and she's the main set in this movie, if you will, like the main site, like, you know what I mean, in this movie. But honestly, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I've really felt bad for Jason Miller's character, Father Karras, because he's living with his mom. His mom later dies in the film, spoiler alert. The demon taunts with him when him and Merrin are trying to get the demon out of Regan. It's, his mom's voice is coming out of Regan, and the demon, there's one line in this movie that people might be familiar with. It goes, your mother's down here with his father. Regan says, your mother's down here with his care. If you'd like to leave a message, I'll make sure she gets it. That line in this movie is the most, my opinions, this is just all my opinions. To me, that is one of the most chilling lines in the movie. You got, and once again, like I said, Linda Blair is fantastic playing this person who is just taken over by nothing but evil. There's a scene where she's stabbing herself with a cross, saying F you to, like, the Lord. Like, it's a very intense, disturbing movie. Fun fact, this movie made people faint. People were throwing up and getting really depressed in the theaters, and they had to have paramedics at the theaters. There's a whole documentary on it. I'll put it in the link in the description if you guys want to go check it out. But like I was saying, this movie had a real big impact on people. That says something. I wish I was around for the 70s, because this movie came out in 1973, and I wish I was around. This is just a great movie. It will go down as one of the best horror films, not the greatest film of all time. It is so damn good. You just feel the realness, and I feel like the thing that brought that alive were the characters. The dialogue is great. The cinematography is great. I believe this is his name, Dick Grizzly. He did the makeup effects for Linda Blair, and he really made people faint. I mean, she looked absolutely terrifying playing this girl possessed by this demon. And it's just, it will go down as one of my favorite horror films of all time. Now, you had other horror films in the 70s, which I will be reviewing later on this channel. You got like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Carrie, Halloween, all those great films. And then you had films before The Exorcist, like Psycho and The Frankenstein and all the classic monster movies, like The Creature from the Black Lagoon, The Phantom of the Opera, all those great movies, The Invisible Man. So, what do I think of The Exorcist? Like I said in the beginning of this video, guys, it is a great movie. It's a scary movie to definitely watch around Halloween time. I recommend it, and if you haven't seen it, what the fuck are you doing? Go check it out, please. So, this movie is it's like I said, it's a scary movie. Linda Blair won a Golden Globe. Actually, she won a Golden Globe for Best Actress in this film. It had an 83% on Rotten Tomatoes. That is awesome. And there is sequels to this movie that I haven't checked out yet, but I will eventually check that out. I heard the third Exorcist they did, it was pretty good, so I will check this out. And this movie, the reason why it had such an impact on people is because this is the first film to show, like, evil and what true evil is, like demons and possessions and Satan and the devil and all that. So that's why people have never seen anything like this before in the 70s. So that's what I'm saying. I wish I was around the 70s so I could go experience this, but man, I'm pretty evil. But, nah, I'm kidding, guys. But, yeah. This is just, it started movies like, you got, for movies today that are really good, like The Conjuring, Insidious, all those great movies, Sinister. I think Sinister is sort of a supernatural movie, but, I haven't really seen Sinister that much, so, but, this, like I was saying, this movie is definitely a masterpiece. It is such a good freaking movie. Go check it out. I recommend. And what will I give it out of a 1 out of 5? I'm obviously giving this a 5, guys. A 5. I'll give it 100. I don't even care. This is just a great movie. Go check it out. Thanks so much for watching, guys. This is my review on The Exorcist. If you want to go see that documentary, I'll put the link in the description. And, yeah. So, thanks so much for watching, guys. Like, rate, comment, and subscribe. And I will be back soon reviewing more movies. Thank you again. Bye-bye.